Ready? One, two, three, start. Honorable members, my government has taken significant steps to create a world class sports ecosystem in the country. Initiatives like the Khelo India scheme, the Target Olympic Podium scheme, and the establishment of the National Sports University are contributing to this vision. A special sports center for Divyang athletes has been opened in Gwalior. India's teams, whether at the Olympics or the Paralympics, have consistently delivered outstanding performances. Recently, India also achieved remarkable success at the World Chess Championship. Through the Fit India movement, we are building a strong and empowered youth force. In building a Viksit Bharat, the role of research along with the role of farmers, soldiers, and science is of immense importance. Our goal is to establish India as a global innovation powerhouse. To promote research in educational institutions, the National Research Foundation has been established with an outlay of 50,000 crore rupees. Additionally, 10,000 crore rupees is being invested to foster innovation in science and technology under the Vigyan Dhara Yojana. India's contribution in the field of artificial intelligence is being elevated through the launch of the India AI mission. The National Quantum Mission aims to position India among the leading nations in the field of frontier technology. Para, my government has introduced the Bio E3 policy to boost biomanufacturing. This policy will serve as the facilitator for the next industrial revolution. The focus of bioeconomy is on the efficient utilization of natural resources to create new employment opportunities while preserving the environment. My government has worked with strong determination to lift the economy out of a state of policy paralysis. Despite global concerns such as the COVID 19 pandemic, its aftermath, and war related uncertainties, the Indian economy has demonstrated remarkable stability and resilience, proving its strength. My government has implemented several significant measures to promote ease of doing business. With the spirit of one nation, one tax, the GST system was introduced, which has been benefiting all states across the country. Due to policies like Make in India, many major global brands now proudly display the label Made in India on their products. India's small traders from villages to cities play a vital role in driving economic progress. My government considers small entrepreneurs as the backbone of the economy and is committed to providing them with new opportunities for self employment in various areas. Para, the credit guarantee scheme for MSMEs and the establishment of e commerce export hubs are promoting various industries during this third term. The loan limit under the Mudra scheme has been increased from 10 lakh rupees to 20 lakh rupees, benefiting crores of small entrepreneurs. My government has made credit easier, thereby democratizing financial services. Today, products like loans, credit cards, and insurance are easily accessible to everyone. For decades, our brothers and sisters earning their livelihood as street vendors remained excluded from the formal banking system. Today, they are benefiting from the PM Swanidhi Yojana, which allows them to access additional loans to expand their businesses based on their digital transaction records. The ONDC initiative has made digital commerce more inclusive. Small businesses now have equal opportunities to grow in the online shopping ecosystem. My government in the past 10 years has written new chapters of progress, one of which is the golden milestone of India's digital revolution. Today, India has emerged as a major global player in the field of digital technology. The launch of 5G services in India alongside other leading nations stands as a significant milestone in this journey. Para India's UPI technology has also impressed many developed countries. More than 50% of the world's real time digital transactions now take place in India. My government has utilized digital technology as a tool for social justice and equality. Digital payments are no longer confined to select individuals or classes. Today, even the smallest shopkeepers in India benefit from this facility. Banking services and world class technology such as UPI are now accessible in villages as well. Over the last 10 years, more than 5 lakh common service centers have been established, providing citizens with access to dozens of government services online. To minimize government interference in people's daily lives, my government has emphasized e governance. For instance, DigiLocker has enabled individuals to access and display their important documents anytime, anywhere. However, in an increasingly digital society, cybersecurity has become a crucial issue of national importance. Digital fraud, cybercrime, and emerging technologies like deepfakes pose challenges to our social, economic, and national security. My government has taken numerous measures to control these cyber threats, creating opportunities for employment in the field of cybersecurity for the youth. The modern infrastructure of any country not only provides its citizens with a better quality of life and gives the nation a new identity but also instills a renewed sense of confidence in the country. Over the past decade, India has achieved several milestones in constructing world class infrastructure.